Hello, Monster Truck fans. This is Eric Fording here, and I am bringing to you my first top 10 list, the top 10 ugliest monster trucks in my opinion. But first, before we get into this list, I want to make some rules here, or some guidelines, rather. For number one, no trucks based on real-life bodies. For example, Time Flies and Wildflower. And number two, I will not be judging a truck on their paint scheme. Just 3D body concept trucks. With all those headlines out of the way, let's get started. Number 10. At number 10 we have Team Hot Wheels. Now, it's not just... This body is strange, in my opinion. It's not the spoiler or the teeth. Okay, morally it's just the teeth that just get to me. And it just looks hilarious. Now, of course, as you all know, Team Hot Wheels has been through many designs, from a white version in 2012. The one you see on screen right now was the one from 2013 to World Finals 18. The World Finals 18 one and the rest of 2017, the chrome one, was absolutely... It was very ugly, in my opinion. The blue and gold one was okay, I guess, but the Corvette that he ran from World Finals 19 up until now, which it's safe to say this truck is retired because, you know, Hot Wheels doesn't have a contract anymore after this year. So yeah, that's why Hot Wheels is number 10. Number 9. At number 9 we have the NEA Police. Now, of course, as anyone knows, in 2014 it debuted as a chrome truck, but during World Finals 16, they changed it to a blue truck, and originally had a black logo in the Encore, and eventually they changed it to a blue NEA logo and added blue lights to it, which was really, really stupid, in my opinion. I never liked this truck whatsoever, and I'm glad that they got rid of it. Thank you, Feld, for getting rid of this abomination. Number 8. And at number 8, we have our first non-Monster Jam owned truck, Toro Loco. Now, the only thing that gets to me is just this dog on the front, which I'm so glad that they got rid of. Now, I don't know when they got rid of it. Could someone post down below or something? I didn't even bother to look it up. Now, obviously, this truck runs in Mexico, as you can tell by Toro Loco. I think Pero means like a dog or something. Of course, Loco means crazy, as you know, El Toro Loco. Yeah, obvious. Yeah, totally not plagiarizing. Number 7. And at number 7, we have a truck that's not from Mexico, but of course it's a Monster Jam truck. It's El Diablo. El Diablo. Yeah, this truck. I think it speaks for itself. Number 6. Now, this is the part of the list where I'm going to probably get some hate on this, but this is the post-2013 Max D. Now, the thing that gets me about this truck is not the face, but just the spikes on it. I mean, just why? Why did Tom Meents think this was a good idea? I mean, it made sense for the 10th anniversary, but honestly, who honestly celebrates a 10th anniversary? The 15th anniversary was barely even remembered by anybody, except for the Black Max D, which was totally awesome, by the way. So yeah, I mean, just ditch the spikes and just leave the face, and maybe ditch the wings while you're at it. I mean, how much Red Bull did Tom Meents even drink when he even came up with this? Obviously, Red Bull does not give you wings. Don't try that at home, kids. Number 5. Alright, at number 5 we have the 10,000-pound Hound. Yeah, that's the name of a truck, apparently. Now, obviously, this truck, I don't hate it. It's just... the body just looks hilarious on this truck. Obviously, this is an independent. I never even heard of this truck until about June, I'd say. So yeah. Also, as you can see right there, there is of course the split in between the eyes, just like on a real dog and real humans. But the thing that really gets me is the hood. Obviously, they try to go much for a dog. Hint, hint, Monster Mutt. So, yeah. At least I'll give them props for that one. Number 4. Number 4, this is where the whole entire thing goes from pretty dumb to what on earth were they thinking? Of course, this is the dragon, but not just any dragon. This is the dragon that that raced in the that raced overseas this summer, driven by John Zimmer. Now, first of all, what on earth were they even thinking with this one? The horns are kind of silly looking. And just the fact that it looks like Monster Mutt Dalmatian makes it even worse. Hint, hint. Of course, it used to be a real truck. I think it was originally Sting, and then they made it into Vet King, and then it went to Spitfire. Then they changed its name to Dragon's Breath, and then eventually Dragon's Breath was bought out by Dragon in 2014. Number 3. These last 3 are just straight up stupid, but number 3 is the infamous Wild Thing. Of course, goes all the way back to like 1996, I think, 1997. Of course, Tony Farrell may rest in peace, by the way. Definitely made his name in this truck, and it was passed on by several drivers. I think Doug Charles and someone else. I just don't like it, honestly. I know it's a Wild Thing, but Wild Thing more like an ugly orange piece of crap. Number 2. Alright, we only have 2 more. Number 2 is the Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Now, what were they even thinking with this one? I mean, the only thing that really irks me is not the big tail or the big 3D body. Why is Monster Jam obsessed with 3D so much? You know it. But that smile is just not right. Now, Monster Mutt, Monster Mutt is okay because it's like a frowny face, like it's supposed to be like intimidated or something. But this one just looks malevolent. Ugh. Monster Mutt Rottweiler, of course, got that body in 2014. He was the first Monster Mutt to get that body. And, of course, the Monster Mutt used to be an original body, 1951 Mercury, when it debuted in 2003. But that thing that thing's just not right. And finally, the number 1 ugliest monster truck is... And finally, the number 1 worst or ugliest truck, in my personal opinion, is Project X. It's not the fact that the body's ugly, but it's just the fact there is no body. This thing just looks horrendous. It looks like a mad job or something that looks like some Pee Wee Herman would come up with. Oh my goodness gracious, what was this guy thinking? I thought the original one was bad. If you don't know, it was originally green. Yeah, green. And eventually changed it to silver, which it looks just a little bit better, but it doesn't make for the fact that this thing looks like a silver croissant. Almost. That was a terrible comparison, but this thing just looks hideous. I thought Wildflower was the ugliest truck in existence, but this one just takes the cake by 100. Or by an absolute long shot. Oh my goodness. Now, it's time for you to comment. Now, my question for you now is, what is the ugliest truck you have ever seen? Whether it's a real body or a 3D body or custom concept or whatever. Leave a comment down below and I'll respond to as many of you as I possibly can. Thank you for watching and have a good day.